morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning to you. Yeah. Good morning. Do, 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 do. La 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 la. Hello. Hello, everyone. Me trying to sing. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Morning, good morning. 1 second here, my friends. 1 second. Morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. There you go. There it is. There you go. I'm gonna sing this straight. Hi guys. Good morning. Okay. Hope everyone's doing well. Oh, you're watching me. Seeing me watching some Gary Vee this morning. I would have been on sooner, but was having a lot of computer problems this morning. So this is the only stream for today. It's roughly around 3:42 in the morning. I got up around 2:30ish this morning, and bumbled around, get ready. So I'm actually ready for work already. So when we're done the stream, I'm just gonna go straight to work. So get these 4 hours out of the way, and then I got a real busy day. I got 3 classes to do today, so I want to get as much done as I can. I'm gonna try to get as much of this battle scene done. If I could get the whole thing done, that'd be fantastic. But we'll see. So if I can work really hard, roughly around, I'll have about 3.5 hours with you guys. 3.5 hours, yeah, 3.5 in a bit. Yep. Yeah, Urpa says good Gary Vee episode with Logic. I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched the Logic episode yet. So, hey, Dermondi, just any art store. Any art store would carry it. Just a 11 by 17 Bristol board. In all honesty, it doesn't matter the brand. Just Bristol board. Back in the day, I used to just go to the dollar store and cut it up because it was cheaper, right? It was like 2 for $1, and I'll probably get like 4 boards out of it, 4 or 5 boards, 4, 5, 6 boards out of it. So, yeah, Erp, I saw it. I was just watching the Daily V instead. I was watching the Daily V 193, which Logic's in it. I actually didn't finish it. I'll go watch it. So. But good morning to you guys, my friends. This is great, though. It doesn't matter what time of the day I'm at the studio. We call this the virtual studio. You guys are here, so a lot of you guys are here. So I might change the name of this to the virtual studio. So let's get to work, guys. I don't want to waste any more time just because. And I was trying to do a lot of copy over last night, rendering last night, but then the computer was just crazy slow. I should have restarted last night. I tried to transfer over some files, and when I got back, they weren't even done. They were only like 20%. Then I restarted the computer a couple times, and it took like 30 seconds to transfer over the files. So I was like, oh, okay, nice. Nathan really wants me to like his tweet. He's begging me to like his tweet. Please like my tweet, please. Sorry, I don't mean to. Sorry, Nathan. It's early morning. Which tweet is it, buddy? Can you retweet it again to me? You like this for? Let's see. Where are you, Nathan? Can you retweet it to me, Nathan, if you can, so I can like it? 'Cause I can't seem to find it here. Is your Twitter Nathan? Ethan Hurt. Oh, is that you with the mask? I did like that. No, I retweeted that. No, are you Jelly Reaper? Couldn't resist with the mask. So I assume you're Jelly Reaper. I retweeted that. No, just making sure before we start. Hi Ash, how you doing? You see who's in the chat here. Clorox, how you doing? Jacob, boy, Jacob Earp's here, of course. Demondi's here, of course. Corrupted is here. Likes my singing. Thank you very much. Ulysses is here, buddy. How you doing, buddy? Yeah. So Nathan, just retweet it to me, buddy, and so I can like it. But if it's the one I'm thinking about, it since you said the mask, I assume it's the one with me in it. I've retweeted that one. But if it's not, just send me the one you were talking about, just in case. Okay. Sorry about that, buddy. Oh no, you retweeted it. Yeah, dude. I retweeted that, dude. I liked and retweeted that, dude. So don't worry, I had quite the laugh. I had quite the laugh, my friend, when I saw that one. So thanks. Okay. All right, dude. Let's have some fun here, guys. Okay, I'm gonna get going. Just because I have limited time. Thank you, Yash. I appreciate that. Thank you. Any advice for inking cartoons, manga characters? Again, I don't draw manga that much, so I'm not exactly sure exactly how much detail goes into drawing manga. I think with everything, clean lines is the key. Clean lines, but I'm not exactly sure. So. Oh no, it's okay, Nathan. Don't worry. I did like, and I actually shared your tweet with everybody. Don't worry, buddy. It was one of my favorite tweets of the day yesterday, so I don't want you to feel left out, dude. I showed my wife. We both had a good laugh with it. So, hey Raymond, how you doing? I did sleep. I slept a little bit less than I wanted to last night, though. I slept around 4 hours last night, but I need to get this done, and I knew this is the only time I'm gonna get to work on this today. And when you have a deadline, you do what you can at this point. So I gotta get the epic music going. And you know what the heck? I'm gonna play some Gary V here, guys, because I want to listen to it. And if I get a copyright, I'm pretty sure I won't get a copyright notice. He doesn't care. But I'm gonna put it on for you guys. If you guys don't mind, or I'll put the music on and well, I think you guys want me to talk too at the same time. I want to listen to this thing. I don't have earphones. The audio jack's broken on my phone, which really sucks. Audio jack's broken on your phone. So, or I'll listen to it very lightly so that you guys don't have to do it. But I really want to listen to this one. This one that Earp is talking about, just a little bit morning inspiration. You know what I mean? Usually like to start out with him, or I like listening to what's his name? Uh, Eric Eric Thomas. I used to be listening to Eric Thomas a lot. Recent episodes. See if there's anything longer. I listened to that. I listened to Lewis Howes. I listened to who else do I listen to? Listen to Tim Ferriss. Tim Ferriss is a good one too. Looking at my podcast here. Anyway. Yeah. School of Greatness. That's right. Yep. Can't go wrong with a little Gary V. Though I'm actually surprised the recent Ask Gary V's not on podcast yet. Well, on my podcast catcher anyway. So. But it shows you the difference between YouTube and all these other platforms. Like Gary Vee has roughly around 500,000 subscribers on YouTube, but he has almost 2 million on Facebook, 1.5 million on Instagram. So like, it's all this, it's everywhere, Thank you, Herb. I know you listened to this already, but it doesn't hurt to hear it again while we draw. So for the rest of you, I hope you don't mind. That's here. I'll keep it low, but I really wanted to listen to this morning, so I hope you guys don't mind. If you want, you could put on your own music or whatever you want to do.
Hey everybody, this is Gary Vee, Nerd Chuck, and this is episode 246 of the Ask Gary Vee Show. We are in studio with one of our entire crew's favorite artists, one of the favorite artists of the entire generation that's in the world right now.
I'm just gonna change cards just so I know I won't be. One thing I don't want to do is keep changing cards and batteries the whole stream. So let me just do it. Get it out of the way now.
You're more likely to do the NCAA tournament perfectly on your bracket 11 times in your life than being born.
That's great. Well, I'm glad I'm here then.
Logic, for the 13 people that don't know.
there you go, Clorox Beach says. Weird I can't play Battlefield 1 now without hearing you in the background. There you go.
It's just really impressive rise, not only on the talent side of what you do musically, but how you guys have been so thoughtful, how you actually give a crap about your audience, who you are as a dude, and the team that you surround.
Sorry guys, I'm just copying over some footage right now.
The Vayner Nation, as I like to call them, my homies. A little bit about your
103.
Yeah, my name is Logic. Born Sir Robert Bryson Hall II in 1990. I'm biracial to a black father and a white mother, and I grew up in Gaithersburg, Maryland. I'm very proud of where I'm from. And
I miss this. Oh, I didn't transfer over the other files. Okay, let's do that first.
My household was predominantly black. All my brothers and sisters were black. 7 brothers and sisters. That is crazy. Brothers selling crack and me having to rise out of that. My father, abusing drugs. My mother abusing drugs and alcohol and making my way out of that. And when I was 17 years old, I left the house. I got 2 jobs that I worked in the morning and in the evening, and I would come home every single night and just record because I told myself I was going to do it. And long story short, I fucking made it to this. We're in my house, if you can believe it, and I can't believe this happened. So fucking dab.
Honestly, we need to, before we get into the questions, we have to take a step back.
Sorry guys, I got to check if the footage is good first. Hopefully I can get pen on paper at 4 o'clock, but we'll see.
Was it very internal that made you look at your surroundings and just speak to yourself in your own dome and say, I'm going to get out of this and this is how I'm going to do it? And And in parallel, because I'm getting excited now because I love these
Let's see
stories.
here.
When did you realize you had the talent to potentially be able to pull off this ridiculousness?
No, I don't think it was the talent. First and foremost, I think it was the mentality of looking at music and life in general as a business. So where a lot of people look at like chains and money and bitches and all this shit, like legitimately, I was like, oh my god, like I want that.
here?
I saw past all that, and I saw like the greats. You know what I mean? Setting up companies and investing
103.
and all that, and I said to myself, I want that.
Looks like everything's here.
To support a family. I never really had a family, you know, so that's something that I wanted. And I think when it comes to talent and stuff, yeah, it's, I don't know, it was just fun. It was something fun, and I looked at, I said, what do I love? And what do I love the most that I can hopefully do for the rest of my life as a career? And then I looked at it from a business standpoint, not just an artistic standpoint. As a kid, at 17. No, I was like 17.
Okay.
It was like when I realized, oh my god.
But didn't you rap outside or battle rap or like play all, right?
Yeah, but I was such an introvert though at the same time because everybody else was like out drinking and smoking and this and all, and I just wasn't really about that. And hip hop has always been kind of known
For those things.
Okay.
Yeah, and just but there's also
So everyone, feel free to put your own music on and everything. I know Gary Vee's not everybody's thing. I played it for my class once while we're working, and they some of them got really offended. Not offended, but you can see their faces just because he's very brash, and he just kind of tells it like it is, and he swears a lot, right? So some of them they didn't really take to it the way I was hoping they would. So it's like, okay, maybe I should have picked the cleaner podcast to do. Oh, Josh is streaming? Okay, awesome, Ninjatron. Tell him I said hi, okay? Tell him you're also excited to see him work on the Star Wars piece, too. Yeah, London Real is really good, too. I'm subscribed to him, too, for sure. Hi, Raymond. How you doing? Okay, let's get busy here, guys.
It's a byproduct. It's like, can you believe that I can't even believe that I can affect someone where they're like, yo, you saved my life.
When's the first time you tasted success? When was the first, like, did you put out a song on the internet? Like,
Well, all right, I'm gonna be honest.
Please,
First time,
that would be great.
The first time I really like looked at, it wasn't even looked in the mirror. I looked around. Is when I got a check for $1 million.
you lost your mind, right?
Yeah, no, I didn't lose my mind. I was like, I had already had a few $1 million in my account, but when it was, I looked at
One check.
yeah, that was for $1 million. I was like, oh god dang. Yeah, I was like, this is really crazy.
But before that insanity,
There you go, Ninjatron. Thank you very much.
and 99.9% of people will never feel that
Yeah,
way.
I didn't see the Dorian Yates series, a mess. I'm a big Dorian Yates fan, too.
For a show, it was like, okay, yeah, but
So I gotta go check that out.
I never put myself out where I'm like, how poppin' is Logic? How good am I? How this, how that? I never really thought about it. I always put it away. Even now, even like sitting here and talking to you, man. Like, you know, as an entrepreneur, you're so successful. But even this, I was still like, let me not even read too much into it. I'm just gonna sit down with this dude. Like, I don't like the hype shit. So I know what you're saying.
Yes.
You know, so I could be like, oh, when I signed to Def Jam, you know, and when I got that check, you know, that check. But it's like,
What about the first time somebody rolled up on you and like brought a verse that you put out into the world to you?
in what sense?
Like, did you ever, like, as you put out early, not like recently, early, like somebody just rolling up at you at McDonald's before people cried at McDonald's?
Oh.
Did somebody roll up on you and regurgitate one of your hooks
No, you
or a
know what's
lyric?
crazy?
Because I think that's when it gets interesting, right?
Back in College Park in Maryland, this was like before the Young Sinatra mixtape came out. The Young Sinatra's the mixtape was like the one that
Like started the fountain, yeah.
and somebody was driving down the street.
And you heard him playing
I
it?
heard him playing one of my
Yeah.
songs, and I'm like shooting a music video. Music video. That to me was wow. It was 2010. I couldn't.
That's what I mean, right? Like those like back in those days, that's where it gets interesting.
Yeah, but that's because like every little thing was so amazing. Because I mean,
Dude,
when
dude,
it really started, like when I was like, yo, I'm gonna really do this. I was 19 and I was homeless and I didn't have a place to stay. It was Christmas time, and my homie Lenny, you met upstairs,
Yeah.
Limbo, who's an amazing rapper, let me live with him and sleep on his couch for a year. And he was like, yo, like you have a year, blah blah blah. I was supposed to get a job and things were going so well every week.
long time ago. It's the execution of the way. Yep. The execution of the way that these guys put out. And when I say these guys, Logic and his team think about putting out music, how they engage with fans. It's the modern attention graph story. I haven't come across a lot of people that I think have totally grasped it in the way that you and your team have, and you've got a great team. And it's fun for me because I know how this ends up, and to be very frank, I'm going to put it on the record because it's fun for me. I know this ends up with you being one of the biggest talents in your game.
Oh, okay. It's awesome. Ninjatron. Thank you. I'll message him later.
That's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm selfish.
No, but that's real. I always believe in speaking things into existence. In 2010, I did a random interview, and I didn't have a fan in the world, and I was like, I'm going to be a double XL.
HipHopAtLunch.com or?
Yeah, something like that. In 2013, I said, in 2013, I'm going to be a double XL freshman, and I was. You know, it's like, so just saying these things, and, you know, to cover that magazine was incredible, or to say, I'm going to release an album, and I'm going to do such and such in my first week.
Is there any artists you want to collab with? Just curious about that. I know you have it. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, no, like, rap is cool, but I don't know. I'm just like, rap is dope, but I like
What, someone like Blake Shelton or something?
I just like indie rock, you know what I mean, and like different shit like that. I like this dude named Destroyer, and I love Adele. I just love I don't know, it's like rap is so cool and it's fun, and it's just what I happen to be good at. But if I could, I would like pick up a guitar and like sing to the world. I don't have that talent, so I'm just like giving you what I got.
Listen,
You know?
what you've got is plenty. Boyd, we got phone numbers coming. Everybody on Instagram Live, start putting up your phone numbers. We're going to call the first person. You got this? All right. So as they're pulling up the first call, you can call in and put it on speaker, and we'll have the first questions. Yeah, it's going fast, but they're big boys. Those are two big boys right there. They got it.
How do I learn the chroming technique that I use for metallic objects?
'Cause we don't have the big,
I don't know. A lot of study, dude. Just a lot of study.
Tell me, when you talk about all those other
Practice.
songs
Observation.
and genres, how much other music do you listen to? Dan?
Oh yeah, I listen to different music every day. I don't really listen to rap, especially now. Just like ever since my last album and mixtape, I'm so detached from rap.
Why?
But not to where I don't know what's going on. I love to know what's going on with artists that I really appreciate. You know, I love Cole and Kendrick and Drake, but even Classic and Nas and like all types of really dope shit
Do
like
you
that.
have any time to look at the kids coming up, or are you
Oh,
just
of
like
course, but that's like just ear to the streets. You know,
Yep.
like you always
How
wanna-
important is that to you?
I think that's a big thing because it's like you want to know what's relevant, you want to know what's going on, so that you're able to stay
Connect and understand?
You know what I mean? And vibe with somebody else. So somebody might be coming up who's like a super dope lyricist or whatever the case may be, and you want to go from there.
What's going on here?
Where's it going?
It's about to go, I hope. Says that it's calling. Here we go. Somebody's about to be real happy.
Hey, Ryan speaking.
Ryan, this is Gary V, and you're in the Ask Gary V show with Logic.
Hey, Gary, what's up, man?
Life is good, man. What kind of question you got for us?
Well, just want to know how many hours you are currently working and trying to balance family life.
Are you struggling with your work-life balance?
No, I think I need to work more.
Respect. Okay. Logic, I'm going to throw this at you first, right? You're a happily married man now,
Yeah,
right?
totally.
How long?
It's been a year and a half.
All right, so you're newlywed, right?
Yeah.
How long were you guys together before you got married?
We've been together for 2 years.
Got it. So do you struggle with I mean, obviously you've got your workspace here at your
Hey,
home.
Dylan G.
About work-life balance? Do you think about, like, 'cause
Again, Attack of the Clones was my first Star Wars in theater experience, even though I'm old. I don't blame you, man. A lot of people feel that way.
Over 130 shows. I performed Elvis Scar.
you were gone the whole year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's nice to know. It's like you really do need balance. So
Was she able to travel with you?
Yeah, she was able to travel, but then she's her own person too.
Yeah, she's got a life.
Each other and
Yeah.
things like that. So I think sure, work as hard as you can, but when it affects the person you love, when truly in any type of negative way, that's when you just need to sit down and say, all right, how are we going to do this? And you guys schedule it out together. And you say, these days are ours, or this dinner is ours, or these 3 hours
Yep.
on Sunday is ours, and this is mine, and that's yours, and this is us together, and this is work.
Ryan, I think Logic's got it right. It comes down to communication, right? And the truth is, some weeks, some months, some years, it goes perfect, and other times it's a real struggle, right? And so, for me, I've got the greatest support system of all time. My wife Lizzie is absolutely the foundation of my insanity. I also travel a shitload, and I've got 2 young kids. But you've also got to look at circumstances, right? So much of, I don't know if you caught this part, but so much of what makes Logic is the scenario of the house he grew up in. I grew up in an immigrant household where my dad left before I woke up and went home and got home after I went to sleep. My dad and I slept in the same exact place for the first 17 years of my life. This is true, by the way. I never went to sleepaway camp. Like, we basically, outside of a couple sleepovers that I had, slept in the same home every night, and I barely saw him. And my wife also had a ridiculously successful father, different corporate America success, not immigrant entrepreneur success. So he traveled a lot. So for her and I, it's not foreign that I'm away and traveling 50, 100, 150 days a year. Whereas other people, if you ate dinner with mom and dad every night, and your dad was home at 5:30, and then you go marry somebody who's traveling 180 days a week, that's foreign. So you've got to communicate, you've got to understand the context of where everybody comes from. When I hear you say you think you've got to work more, that's a whole different question. That's not about work-life balance. That is, are you doing the thing you want to do? Are you hungry? Yeah, exactly. I mean, personal happiness is really fascinating because the truth is, Ryan, the biggest thing that, if you're watching me, the one thing I'm scared of is, not everybody has to buy the New York Jets, right? Like, I'm trying to buy the Jets, and I mean it. So I am going to, bleed out of my eyeballs for the rest of my life. But not everybody has to do that, so I think it's imperative that you figure out you don't necessarily have to work more unless you want to achieve a lot more and want to be happier with the day, what you're doing day in and day out.
Yeah, I just realized I'm so passionate about Treehouse. I'm just gonna
Oh, boy.
get up at 4:30 and grind.
Hi, Jose. Hi, Anonymous Artist. How you guys doing?
Listen, keep doing your thing. Thanks for watching the show.
Love you, man.
And go listen to Logic's music if you haven't, because I feel like you haven't, and you need to immediately.
Will do.
You promise?
I promise. Right
You
now.
promise Logic right now. He's literally here. You have to promise him.
I promise you, Logic.
I'm literally Logic. I promise you. I'm driving home. I'm gonna listen. Right.
Spotify right now, bro. LOGIC. It's not spelled ghetto.
Ryan, listen, seriously, you're going to think back to this moment in 3 years when Logic's literally one of the 5 biggest musicians in the world and think that was the craziest shit that ever happened.
I can't wait.
All right, man, take care. Bye-bye. All right, you guys jamming on your thing?
Nice guy.
Great guy. Oh, listen, that's the one thing. And I think, you know what, and I've looked at a lot of your fan base as I was starting to, really dig last week. I think you and I have a very similar thing, which is a funny thing happens when you put good into the world.
Oh, dude, positivity is everything.
Like, our fans struggle to be negative because they know that we won't like that.
Yeah, that's so insane.
So that's the punchline.
I'll never understand that though. And here's one thing. So since my whole motto is peace, love, and positivity.
Peace, love, and positivity.
That's it. That's my whole motto. And some people hate me. They're like, fuck you, war, hate, negativity. They'll say disgusting things from
Yeah.
things. But that's just the internet. And I used to always
It's not
wonder.
just the internet, it's just people.
Yeah, it's just.
And listen, if they're broken inside,
Oh yeah.
they're trying to drag people down with that.
And I used to wonder. I would ask myself. I would say, why do people hate? I don't understand it. I don't understand how. Why would somebody hate on me? Why would somebody hate? And then it clicked, and I said, I'll never understand because I'm not a hater. I don't have a hater mentality. I have a winner mentality, a lover's mentality.
I get it.
So it's just like, with law of attraction or whatever you want to call it. Like, I don't use, a lot of people say, oh, I wish I could travel the world or I wish I could do this with my life, but, and as soon as they say but, that's it, they destroyed it, it's over.
100%.
If you say but, that's bullshit. You have to say I'm gonna, I will, or before, you know what I mean?
And people, listen, but people front.
You know what? I'm gonna put on some music just in case.
You're
Just in case. I don't want to get any copyright strikes, so just in case. I can put some mixed music in the background. Maybe that'll help.
And that's that. I worked people. I remember when I started really blowing up, and people would hit me up and say, Gary, I went to high school with you. You got so lucky. I'm so pumped for you. And I would reply, and I'd be like, yo, bro, I'm not lucky. Remember when you went to the Jersey Shore and banged chicks?
Yeah,
I
was
worked.
grinding.
I worked.
That's how I feel.
So
Same way.
well, because you worked. Everybody who worked.
I feel like in many ways I missed out, and I don't want to use the word missed out, but I'm saying while other guys are going to parties,
Yeah.
enjoying themselves, doing all this other stuff, it's like I thought, man, that could be cool. I was never that person anyway, but I was like, man, if I had that ambition, I want to go have fun, man, that could be so fun. But now I look back like I would rather be here any day of the week, and that was my glory day, and I'm fucking working a gym.
I mean, you're married now and in a different place, but if people understood the leverage that comes along
There you go.
with success and all the things that they think they want by taking
Bless you, Corrupted.
This is Garrett Heston with Local Media. Sorry I missed your call. Just to leave your name and number.
That's it. It's gonna be done state forever. So as they're pulling up the next number, what other interests do you have outside the music world?
I was asking, I wasn't that. But before I bet, I have a number in my mind that I want in my
Darmondi says too loud. Let me bring it down a little bit.
And then you'll go on the offense.
Yeah, and then that way it's like, okay, you know, if I
can afford
Hopefully that's better. You let me know.
and learn, because you know you're gonna lose some dollars, but you'll learn. I understand. My goats.
Hello?
This is Gary V, and you're in the Ask Gary V show with Logic.
Hey guys, how you guys doing?
Very good, very chill. I like that. What's your name, man?
My name is Ryan.
Ryan. How are you?
I'm pretty damn stoked talking to you guys.
Awesome. What's your question?
Yeah, I got a business-related question. Been working since I was 18. Entrepreneur, been, ups and downs, obviously, with the first 3 years. You lose money, you make money, it's all the up and down stuff. But definitely to a point to where I'm trying to figure out to where I'm trying to get to an employee to get people under you. I'm just not sure what the right timing is. Obviously, trying to juggle, 20 different things from graphic design, photography, production side to everything else. But trying to figure out when is the best time to ask for help or how to get the right help. That's my
Can you afford an employee?
as of right now, I think we can. That's to get a point to CPA and kind of figure out what's the best move. But that's probably a question I get definitely I'm keen to see what the budget would be.
Did you say CPA like you need to ask your accountant?
Yeah, to kind of write down numbers and everything. Because he does all like the day-to-day work as far as how we have to implement and as far as the financial stuff.
Yep.
But he kind of gives us the five decision, hey, this is how much you guys can get paid. This is how much you guys can do this. So on and so forth.
I mean, the second you can, are you trying to build a big business?
Yeah, I mean that's open. That's definitely the goal to build a big business, something that can really start running for itself. Not necessarily like, hey, let's leave the business, but something to where we can create the infrastructure to really start running for itself and not just always trying to catch what the errors is. At the end of the day.
If you're trying to build something big, the second you can afford an employee is when you need an employee. And then, because the reality is you can't do everything, right? And so if you're investing in your long term, invest in your long term. Like, you should spend no money on anything, you should buy no fancy stuff, and you should put the money back into the business, and then so you can build up the business, right? Too many people are talking out of both sides of their mouth. They want to build up a big business, but every time they make a couple bucks, a little bit of coin, they're buying some dumb shit, like a new pair of Jordans.
Yeah, that's how we've invested into more like as far as more marketing, more stuff, services and stuff like that. But I think you're right.
Do you feel like you can't get to everything and like you really need that employee? Obviously you do. That's why you asked it, right?
Yeah, I mean to be honest, in my aspect of the business, I think we definitely do. I mean every bit of help is where when you try to do 10 different things and to keep
So
the business going.
let's break this down technically. If you're spending money that you guys are making not on dumb shit, thank God, but on marketing to get more opportunities, you're better off not spending that money on more opportunities and putting it into employees so that you can then, when you have enough to spend on new marketing opportunities, take all that opportunity. If you're getting your sales ahead of your delivery or what you guys can handle, then you're going to struggle.
Okay.
The other thing is, you brought up something very subtle, which is the right person. It's not about the right person when you hire them, it's about knowing when to fire them.
Gotcha. I think that's my biggest concern to when
Everybody's so crippled, my man, everybody's so crippled by the hire. Everybody's got ego around the hire. They're like, oh, I'm so good at this, I got a process, I've got good people skills. I think I got the best EQ of all fucking time, and I've hired so many schlemiels, I can't even count them. Because everybody's their best PR version when you're trying to hire somebody. You know how it is, the cliche, hey, tell me one of your flaws. Oh, sometimes I work too hard.
yeah, we're looking at the same things, but I guess you need to agree.
Just hire on that intuition, feel it, and then if it's not right 6 months later, 3 months later, or shit, if you know 5 days, I've fired people 5 days in. It might take 3 or 4 months because I want to be fair, but I'm like, crap, I'm in trouble. I just know right away that something doesn't taste right. So don't be crippled by the hiring.
Hey, it's Jay Blue. How you doing, buddy? This is some royalty-free music I found online. That's all it is. Art of Dead Soul. It's around 4:16 in the morning here, so yeah. Okay. Good night, Raymond. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, my man. So wait, when you saw that we were both together as your fans, were you just like, holy shit? Like peanut butter and jelly?
I mean, pretty much. I mean, I follow you work as far as your podcast, listen to every single morning, and as far as Instagram Live.
Okay, gotta bring you guys over here. Gonna draw some clone troopers. Oh, the news in the background. There you go. Hey, Jimmy. No, this is Gary V. I'm listening to, buddy. Reason I'm doing what I'm doing, dude. One second here, guys. I'm just inputting this footage here. 1 second. Oh, 3. Oh, 3. Okay.
So find some of your favorites or some people that you would almost see as competitors and collaborate. If you work with somebody else, you guys are always trying to outdo each other, but it's such a friendly competition that their listeners on their YouTube and their Twitter are going to find out that you guys are working together, and then they're going to want to hear what you're doing with this guy or that guy, and then through that, then other rappers are going to start to hear what you guys are doing together or even individually, and then want to mess with you, and then that rapper might have, 2,000 followers or 5,000 followers, whatever the case may be. So to be quite honest, I think it's, especially in this day and age for personal branding, there's two things. There's one, you should, do little vlogs and talk about who you are and the things that you like and the things you enjoy. How do you produce? Is it FL Studio? Do you use an MPC? Do you like the keyboard? All these things. Do tutorials. How to make beats. How to this, how to that. You want people to tune in and go, I like this guy, so for everything I want, I'm going to come to him. Whether I want to buy a beat, whether I want to learn how to make a beat, or whatever the case may be, it should be all about you. You want to be the shit, you know what I mean? So I would say just have fun and connect with others that are even better than you and learn why they're better than you and fucking take their secrets and kick ass.
Nathan, where do you live?
I live in Kentucky.
And how old are you?
Shout out Bryce Dillon.
I'm 14.
So you've been doing it since you were 11.
Yeah.
So listen, I mean, so I assume you love Logic and all that. Like, have you ever seen any of my content? Do you know, like, my belief on patience at all? You know anything about this?
Yes, I've been watching you for like 2 years.
I love you for that. Thank you. So, here, listen, it's very simple, man. I have a lot of good things going on in my life. I would trade to be you right now. If you're at a place where you're watching my Instagram Live, when you're talking to me and Logic, you're 14 years old, you've already put in 3 years worth of work, you're savvy enough to be paying attention to my content and listening to this kind of music, like, you're in such a great spot. The biggest problem is when you're 14, it's hard to be patient, right? Like, it's just hard. But listen, you need to hone your craft. Like, you're still in the place, if you think about mine and Logic stories, at 14, there was no internet for me. There was for him a little bit, so it's a little bit different. But, like, we were just still working on our craft. I was still at baseball card shows learning how to, like, set up tables, trade, how to negotiate.
Okay, cool.
Logic, were you writing at this point? Like,
Yeah, I was totally ready. But one other thing that I do want you to also think about is like you being 14. It's like you're like, oh man, I just want to do it now. I just want to do it now. There's a lot of people who are like, no, I don't want to finish school. I don't want to do this. Or I don't want to do that. Like, first and foremost, remember that if you are blessed and you are in a position where you can go to school and get an education, you do not take that for granted because it's something that I did take for granted. But one piece of advice I want to give you and everybody out there watching who's like, no, I just want to just get rid of everything else and just focus on this one thing. That's BS, man. Because when I was 17 years old, I left home and I worked 2 jobs at the same time while still working on my music. So no matter how hard it might feel or how angry it can be to just want to just do that one thing all the time, make sure you are balancing your life. It's very important.
So, I'm a bigger fan of going all in. I'm not saying quit school at 14 and this and that, but I feel like you did go all in by having 2 side jobs that enabled you to survive in some way to focus on your music.
Oh, completely. But I guess what I'm saying is that if you're a kid, don't drop out of school because you just want to focus on one thing unless there is no other option. For example, I didn't drop out. I was kicked out.
Right, or if the market told you so. If you're a 19-year-old and you're the best basketball player in the world and the NBA is ready to pay you, you drop, right? So Nathan, listen, I think more than anything, like if you're being very honest with me and Logic, are you good yet? Like, do you think you're great? Do you think you're like all time? Do you think you're like Lil Wayne at 14 and like actually that great already? Or do you think you just still have a long way to go because you're just getting your shit together?
I think I have a longer way to go, but I do think I do have some skill in FL Studio.
Okay, so I love that. So where are you with social? Have you been promoting? Are you storytelling? Are you vlogging? Do you have a vlog on YouTube? Like, which I think is just a great way to go about this.
I will start that. I'm planning on getting a camera soon. It's not going to be like a big one, but it's going to be like cheaper.
Do you have a phone?
I'll be able to, yeah.
Well, then you have a camera. You have a camera. Like, don't overthink the quality. Like, I want you to do the work. Like, you gotta taste it. Like, once you have an excuse that I don't have a camera yet, you're an excuse. So, like, film a vlog tomorrow. Do you have an iPhone?
No.
A Samsung?
Camera.
Great. I don't care what you have. Flip phone. Like, if you have a camera on your phone, film it and put it out tomorrow. Promise Logic that you're gonna make a vlog tomorrow. Promise Logic.
I promise I'll make a vlog tomorrow. Great.
I love it, Nathan. Nathan, listen, I'm Gary at VaynerMedia.com. I want you to email me in a month about how your vlog's going.
Okay.
All right, my man? Good luck to you.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. I love it. Isn't that great?
That's epic.
So, listen, to make this valuable for everybody, are you 26?
27, just turned 27.
Logic is twice that dude's age.
Yeah. Oh man, you're making me feel.
And when I was 27 and looked at 41-year-olds, I was like, ooh, that's like a good size older. And the way I feel right now, I feel like a baby. Patience. Like, if you want to be great at something, you've got to put in the work. Like, do you remember your first song you made?
I have it written. I have it in a big ass box upstairs. I have it.
Okay. How is it?
Hi, Corrupted. How you doing?
It just takes time.
Oh, sorry. You're talking about the other James. Hey, James.
Because the market doesn't look like everybody's pushing against
Hey, James. How you doing, buddy?
you. Start with all notes.
Get to work, man. All of y'all, get to work.
Just start with all notes.
Someone knows, and then you get them and come.
Hey man, it's Gary Vee. You're in the Ask Gary Vee show with Logic. What's up, man? How are you?
I'm awesome.
Yeah, you swagging.
Right on. Okay, good night, Ulysses. It is late for you. What is it, 1:30 in the morning for you? Yeah. Good night, buddy.
When you say there is nothing more that you love,
Dreamland.
when it comes to lacrosse, do you really mean that? Do you really mean that there's nothing more that you love, or could you ever see yourself? Because one, you should go for it. Go for it if that's what you want to do. But I always love to think long term as well, because you might want to play lacrosse, but what happens if
You become 41.
yes? So it's like, would you still want to be involved? Would you still want to? I'm just being real. Like, age takes a toll on the body. So it's like, is playing lacrosse the only thing that's ever going to make you happy? Or are there other outcomes as well that surround lacrosse that you can go, have a great career in lacrosse, but then also see an end result of like being a commentator or being a coach or just being involved? What do you really want, when you're 41 years old with a family?
I just want to be involved. Like, I enjoy the creativity, all of
And
that.
so what's the story? Everybody in your family and friends say, well, there's not like even Major League Lacrosse. It's not like a real lifestyle. Like you can't become a lacrosse. Got it. So
Just looking up Clone Trooper designs, just to make sure I'm drawing them correctly.
I'm actually, like, I've been told I'm extremely smart, but I just don't enjoy it. So, like, I haven't been trying
How old are you?
I'm 14.
Jeez, we're on fire, 14-year-olds. What's your name again, my man? Victor, so listen, let me give you a really good piece of advice, and make sure your parents watch this video. You can always get a job. Like, you can do whatever they want and what you want very easily. You can go and play lacrosse in college. You can try out for Major League Lacrosse teams. You can either succeed or fail. But I got good news for you. When you're 27, which is a ridiculous young man, you can just go get a job.
That's true. You can go get a job, but you can never go back, bro. You can never go back to 21 years old and kind of, take that leap of faith. So, like, just plan. You're so young, but, like, plan, but just do it, bro. Fuck that.
You love giving that advice? Yeah. Listen, listen. You're talking to two guys who created scenarios in their head and they lived it, and not everybody goes through that. So you've got to rationalize what's going on here, which is you've got two ridiculously optimistic people because they've seen some of what they wanted to achieve through in a world where most people told them no, right? So, but here's where yours is practical. Like, you're 14, which is like 4 seconds ago, right? So you gotta factor that in, how young you are, but you're gonna be able to do both. You're gonna be able to make your parents and your haters happy because you can run the course of school, and you're gonna be able to, like, right now, just being ridiculously great at lacrosse and get a scholarship and go play at Johns Hopkins or Syracuse or be big time, and you've got literally 8 years until you have to make a decision if you want to become a professional lacrosse player. Instead of dwelling on, oh, everybody doesn't think I can, go throw a lacrosse ball against the wall. Like, just get great. You know what I mean? Like none of this is going to play out if you don't get great. You're going to lose to them if you don't get great. So, like, every minute you even think about it, turn that into thinking about how to become great and put in the work to become great. Let me just fall. Listen, I'm 41. There was a lot of kids that were told stop playing video games and go get good grades and become a lawyer, and they're making $137,000 a year right now, miserable, hate their lives because they listen to their parents, yet they were actually great at video games, and they can make $14 million a year as an esports star, but we didn't know 20 years ago that Twitch was coming. Your parents don't know in 11 years from now that lacrosse is now a bigger sport because the Major League Lacrosse organization made a deal with Snapchat, became the first over-the-top sport on Snapchat, and every kid 11 and 19 became a lacrosse fan because they used Snapchat the way that WWF used, pay-per-view, and it became a big thing.
Damn, I'm inspired.
Do you understand, Victor?
Yeah.
So we don't know what the next decade looks like when you're going to actually become, maybe Major League Lacrosse players make $4 million a year in 10 years. I don't think so, because a lot has to happen. But it doesn't matter what I think, and more importantly, if you make $83,000 a year, $50,000 a year, or be like an old school athlete. Do you know Major League Baseball players had jobs in the summer in the 50s and 60s? They loved being baseball players. These are fucking Hall of Famers,
Happiness, man. It's just about happiness, bro. That's all that matters is your happiness. Other people are gonna tell you what they think you should do or what they would do if they were you, but they're not you, bro. They're not you. So just be happy and do what you love. Stay passionate. Be smart and have
scale interaction with fans?
I like this energy.
Do you think we should be like a? Do you think we should start a morning show? Like me and you versus like Kelly and Michael. Like I guess they yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
You
great.
said you want to do TV.
I'll wear the dress.
I'll wear it too. We'll both wear it. All right.
Here we go.
You know the person's name? Or you didn't catch it?
LaFonda.
LaFonda, you're on the Ask Gary Vee show.
What is it? Oh, no, man.
All right, we'll get it. Relax over there, guys. Sticking phones in each other's pockets. Yo, this is Gary Vee. You're on the Ask Gary Vee show with Logic. They got scared. They were like, you can hear us in the background. They got excited. All right, before we get into the last question, Logic, what else do you want everybody to know? What else is interesting? What's on your mind?
I don't know, man. I just think one thing about all of this and just kind of like sitting down here and talking today, it just shows me like, you know, you're very successful in your field. I like to think I'm very successful.
You are.
And like, all that matters is that we're happy. I know that when I wake up every day, like literally, I only have one tattoo and it's happy wife, happy life. Like I'm happy with my wife. I'm happy with my friends. I'm happy with my career. And I don't know why I'm saying this, but I wasn't truly happy until I stopped looking for acceptance in others.
Don't justify your dream.
That's a real thing. I wasn't truly happy until I could say, nah, fuck you if you don't like this or that. I did it because it makes me happy.
It's the best feeling.
Wherever you are out there, do what you do for yourself.
They'll come to you if you do.
To buy my albums.
That will make you happy.
Hello?
This is Gary Vee, and you're on the Ask Gary Vee show with Logic.
Oh my god, are you for real?
I'm super for real, my man. What's your name and where are you from?
Holy crap, oh my god. My name's Sebastian, I'm 15, I'm from South Carolina.
All right, Sebastian. South Carolina in the Final Four. You guys all freaking out there? Like, is South Carolina, like, shut down?
Yeah, man, so the Gamecocks, they can take it all, so.
You feeling good about it? Did you, now, don't lie. What was your name again? I apologize. I'm getting excited.
Sebastian?
Sebastian, did you have them in your, like, where did you have them in your bracket? Don't bullshit Logic.
I didn't think of bracket, but I'm just happy that there's a Final Four now.
You didn't make bracket upsets me. All right, what's your question?
Alright, basically, like, I'll start between, like, I just want to do, like, YouTube and, just, film my life, or, like, starting business. Do you think I should collab with them, or stick to one, or...
First of all, bro, I'm going to interrupt you and tell you right now that you filming yourself and doing vlogs is a business, bro. So that's knocking two birds with one stone right there.
If you're interesting,
Yeah.
Sebastian, if you're boring as shit, nobody's gonna watch it. You're not gonna make any money.
Okay.
And you need to understand this. This is the one thing that everybody has to understand because this is a phenomenon. I wrote a book when you were like 0, when you were like 7 years old. It was called Crush It, and I talked about the emergence of YouTube, this thing, and it's so fun for me to now see this in real life. Like 15-year-olds are like, "Yo, I want to do YouTube." Like that's insane to me. Like that makes me so happy that I was right, I guess. And so but here's the problem. All of you want to do YouTube. All of South Carolina 15-year-olds want to do YouTube. All of North Carolina 15-year-olds want to do YouTube. Everybody wants to do YouTube. Everybody wants to be a rapper. Everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. Everybody wants to be in the NBA. What you need to figure out is not only what you want, but are you good enough to be able to pull it off?
Oh boy.
Like,
Sorry guys, I didn't see who was
well, I'll tell you this. You won't know unless you start.
Sorry guys, I wasn't looking at the chat at all. I was just trying to clone trooper. Who's here? Oh, Mark's here. How you doing, buddy? You just back from work?
If you're a great
Hi, Beck. How you doing? Good night, Sociopath, if you're still online.
right now is the time to start. Everybody's paying attention.
Enjoy your dinner, Dormandi, if you're still here.
Document the next 3 days. Go into like, Wendy.
Kia's working on a school animation project. Awesome. Is that traditional or 3D?
Hey, what's the last thing you ate?
What's the last thing I hate?
Yeah.
Hey, not hate. Don't hate anything.
Cereal.
Nice.
Which one?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
It's a good one. It's a good one. What's your favorite cereal?
My favorite cereal? Pussy. No, I'm just kidding. Captain Crunch.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. The captain. Sebastian,
Yes, sir.
I don't feel like I'm leaving this call with
Hopefully, Mark. There you go.
Okay, well, here's the thing, like,
spell your last name?
BETANCUR. Check me out for some funny videos.
Hold on. I'm gonna pull this up right now because I've got great news. So you know who Logic is, right?
Yeah.
Logic's gonna follow you on Instagram.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. I know. Can you believe it? He's the best.
This is the best day of my life.
Okay, I'm Sebastian. Now what? B.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you.
Okay, hold on. Sebastian.
There you go, Beck.
Yo, Sebastian. Not yet, bro. Spell Sebastian.
What do you guys think? Do you think that trailer showed too much? Because I watched the trailer and I feel like I know the movie already.
Hold on, my fault. Hold on. I am
Like,
Sebastian.
of course, there are going to be other surprises and stuff, but I feel like the whole thing is kind of there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Sebastian. I mean, like, wait,
Sebastian, you got 2,500 followers, bro.
you're about to have you have 2,438 followers, and your 2,439th follower is Logic. Sebastian, do you understand, bro? Do you understand that, like, in a couple of minutes, you're gonna be able to text friends and be like, yo, Logic follows me on Instagram, and everybody in South Carolina is gonna shit their pants? I am. I did the same thing.
But I am.
No, you put
I am.
Yeah, you gotta put I am. Fix it.
like I
Logic, while you were trying to find him, did you hear what he said?
Yeah.
He said, don't unfollow me, bro.
I'm gonna unfollow you as soon as this interview's over.
Pretty much, Mark. Pretty much.
I appreciate it, bro. Listen, I have good news. I'm a better dude than Logic. I just followed you, and I'm not gonna unfollow you.
I'm not gonna unfollow you, bro.
Hey, Jay, how you doing?
Dude, look at your phone. You're looking right now. Boom, there's Logic. Dude, me and Logic and D-Rock just followed you. Bro, D-Rock followed you. Now, Sebastian, here's the key. Who's the first person you're about to text as soon as you and I get off this phone? Your dad? That's beautiful. I love it.
Yo, this kid's adorable. Yo, can I have your hair?
Yeah, bro, your hair is legit.
Shit. Yo, you braid that shit, huh?
Dude, you got some nice photos. Bryson Cooker, I like it, man. You're doing your thing.
Got it.
Hey, listen. Put out more content. I see what you're doing. I like it. Now, you gotta put more hashtags in your posts. You got like 6 or 7 or 8. You need more. And the other thing is, who do you think? Your Logic? You need to reply to
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
that's leaving a comment and giving
Hey, Karen. It is 4:41 in the morning, my dear.
You know what else is crazy? Are you paying attention to what's going on? Your latest picture has like
Again, starting early because I have school today, and it's a big day. Last class for one of my classes here, and I'm pretty excited because this class is their final project critique, and they've been working super hard. But not only that, like it's my first ever. They are my first ever students I've ever had. And it's really exciting seeing them going from, starting off to actually graduating, So, I think at their actual graduation, I'm going to cry a little bit. or get a little misty, you know what I mean? It's not like I've been with them for 4 years. It's only been like the program, it's only 2 years, but to see where they were at and then where they're going, and hopefully all of them are successful, I'm hoping. We'll see. Is it pretty nerve-wracking when you know a lot of people are watching you? No, there's only like 20 of you guys here, so no problem, Tom. I'll still be here. Honestly, it's more motivating that you guys are here. Like, I wouldn't be stopping. I wouldn't be taking the breaks I usually do. Helps keep me on track for sure. I think I definitely need, like Gary was saying, I think I definitely need more hashtags in my Instagram, though. I think Amas was telling me that, right? Let's see. I should start a stream school. Maybe. Okay, guys. Maybe when I'm done actually teaching, because we'll see exactly how long I'll be actually teaching at a formal school. If I am gonna start an online school or whatever, eventually. Well, I'll admit I do enjoy it. I do enjoy teaching a lot. It's a lot of fun. What's that Mark say? How does it work there? Were you main instructor there for 2 years? No, I was just a instructor for one of the programs, or one of the classes, just the matte painting part. But this last semester, this is their final project, so I was one of their kind of mentors for their final project. So this is the project, hopefully, that will get them a job. I'm hoping. But no, it's a full program. There are multiple teachers there. Like, I'm not the program coordinator or anything, but this was the first class I ever did professionally teach. So that's why. Let's see this. Or are there classes you conduct for each year? Yeah, yes, there are. There are classes I conduct for each year. So I am teaching. I have two classes. This is for Centennial, by the way. There are two classes, 2 years, of course. It's a 2-year program. So you got the first year and second year. But it's interesting seeing the two different dynamics of the two classes, because the first years, the ones that are graduating, that class is very tight knit. Like, everybody's friends with everybody, everyone's working with each other, everyone's helping one another, that type of thing. Whereas the second year, it's more, and we'll see if any of my students, but it's true. They'll tell you it's true. It's very more cliquey. You know what I mean? Like, we have those who are loners. We have those who are, there's little groups of 4 or 5 that stick together and don't really converse with the other group of people. So, but for my first class, I was a little bit spoiled, because even my fellow teachers tell me you're never going to get a class like this again. like completely, the way they were, completely accepting to everything I taught. Never really complained or anything. Not that my new batch doesn't always complains and everything. No, they're good kids too. It's just Though, to admit though, like, even at Max the Mutt, like the two different classes I taught there, they are pretty much all together. They do work together. So, I guess it all depends. Oh, right on, Mark said. Interesting how in each new class is a different vibe. We get the same way I am. Yeah, it's true. Everybody's different, right? Everyone's true. Crumpton said we should make a community comic book. There you go. Nah, that's hard to organize, dude. I think a jam image would be interesting. Like, everyone draw a piece and then we'll put them all together into one image. That would be interesting. Right on. Okay, Tom, enjoy your meeting. Hope you didn't break any NDAs. That would be interesting, Mark. Yeah, for sure. We'll see. Maybe a little bit further down the line, once all this stuff is done, maybe we could try to do something like that. Oh, for sure, Mark. Absolutely, yeah. But I'll tell you, one great thing about the community, what it really does, it puts faces to the numbers, or even not necessarily faces, because I can't see some of your faces, but it puts people to the numbers, right? Like you guys and every single subscriber I have. It's not just numbers; it's people, individuals with hopes and dreams and aspirations in life, wanting to make their lives better. And I it's cool when you actually start getting to know these people, and getting to know you guys here. I think that's pretty awesome, Jay, I'm not exactly sure which one, because it's what's called. It's all in a playlist, so I'm not exactly sure which one you're talking about. Again, Jay, go to any one of my Star Wars Stories videos, Star Wars Story videos. In there's a link to the website that I got all that music from. Okay, so that I honestly don't remember the name of the song, or which song you're referring to. So, okay, so that's your best bet. Just do that, and then look up. I think it was Epic Music or something like that, trailer music, because there's a lot of music on there. But if you look at like trailer music or something like that, you'll find it. And there's a lot of great selection there too. So just do that, okay, buddy? Sorry about that. I don't remember. It's already 5 o'clock. Holy cow! Got a couple hours. Thank you, RFVB. Oh yeah, flu sucks, Mark. But you need to get some rest, dude. You need to get some rest. I don't know if it's you're having trouble sleeping, dude. But, yeah, no sleep's not gonna help that, boy, my friend. Very true. A more personal feeling to the view count, Mark says. Yeah. Because sometimes you forget, Sometimes you get lost in the numbers, like, oh, I need this many subscribers or 50,000 subscribers. It's crazy when you think about it. Or those people with like millions of subscribers. Like, can you imagine that? Imagine a million people all like in one place, right? And imagine how really many people that is, right? Like me and Mark live near Rogers Center, or the Sky Dome. So you think Jazz's audience, you take that Sky Dome, which holds about 50,000, so that many people times that by by what's it called? Do your math here, people. By 20 more, 25, and you get Jazz's people. You know what I mean? But even mine, 25,000, man. That's a stadium for some reason. You know, that's you know, it's pretty crazy. And then when you take into account how they're real people, you know? That's where it gets really crazy. Like, you know, guys, I'm going to do my best, but looking at this right now, the amount of work I need to do, I have a feeling I'm going to need part of Friday to finish this off. Like, I'm still going to do my best over the next couple days, but I really, really wanted to start laying out Rogue One on Friday, but we'll see. So if you see me on stream on Friday, that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. Oh, there you go. There you go, Mark. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, Jay Blue is right. Drink plenty of fluids, and I will as well. Hey, Jay Blue, are you still putting up some new content? Have you been putting up any stuff on your channel recently? This pink water doesn't have any taste, by the way, because when it was like down to here, I refilled it. That's why it's still pink. That's why it's cold. That's right. That's right. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Okay. So I'll probably leave the troopers to last. I'm going to start drawing some of these ships in the background, try to get the complicated stuff out of the way. And then the people, maybe I could get that done pretty quickly. By the way, Mark, Jay Blue's my friend from California. Lucky guy. Who's up pretty late, dude? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Your time. Oh, we are all friends, my friend. I never said we weren't all friends. We're all friends corrupted. I'm proud to say I have a corrupted friend. I need reference for this vehicle here. I gotta break out the Star Wars book, my friends. Break out the Star Wars book. Just because I need to see this particular ship. Ooh, Batman. Alright. You know, this guy should be playing Boba Fett. In continuity's sake, you know? Because technically, like, he's a clone of him, right? But just grew up naturally. Nah, they'll recast him. Where is its vehicle? So you saw me, I was drawing these two here. I just realized I didn't draw any separatists in here. See if I still have time to put some separatists in there. Or this guy, I didn't draw this guy. That's one great thing about this book. I realized what I didn't draw. This thing, all that stuff. Yeah. All the sand people. I think it's probably with the clone troopers. I didn't draw the holocron either. Maybe I can. Oh, anyway, it's funny. You go through the book and you realize what you missed, which means I still need to get the Rogue One book. Maybe we'll pick that up today. Yeah, I need to get the Rogue One. I know there's a dictionary out for Rogue One already, so I might go pick that up today, Mark. And I have the movie already, so I have a couple-hour break in between the classes a little bit later, so I'm going to be watching the movie again, but I'm going to try to watch at least 3-4 times in the next few days. With the clone troopers. Trying to find the one ship. You know, I haven't drawn many of these type of droids either. You know, the different droids? I haven't drawn that. Let's see here. So once I've done everything, that's usually when I go back and I try to add in those little bit of details and everything. Could put the library. I have a space I could put the library in, but then it's kind of a little bit out of place. Things you think about a little bit later when it's kind of too late. Where are those clone troopers? Clone growth. Should be here. Oh, here it is. ATTE. 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 Oh, did you share that, Darmandi? Awesome. I'll go check that out. ATTE. Let's go check that out. At the very least, this book gives me the names. Like that's not a very good reference at all for it, but ATTE. All-terrain tactical enforcement. Here we go. This is one of those things I would love blueprints for, if I could get them. You know, it's whenever you Google something like this, you always get a lot of Lego. found one that's pretty high res here. Oh, that's horrible. It's a horrible image, though. Time is 5 o'clock already. Holy cow. Clones, clones, clones. Search by image. No other image found. Okay. Okay, let's have some fun. Okay. I gotta blow my nose, guys. Gotta blow my nose. I apologize in advance. Give me 1 second, guys. I think I'm just gonna go to the bathroom quickly. Okay, we'll be right back. Alright. I can find my other slipper. I went to get a sweater because we have one of these energy efficient thermostats, so it's freezing out here. You know what? Rogue One is a fantastic film, Mark, so I don't blame you at all. A lot of people think of Rogue One is their favorite. Hey, even George Lucas loved Rogue One, right? I know he didn't like Force Awakens, but he loved Rogue One. And how could you not? You know, it had a mix of everything. So Be a lot of fun. You know what? Let me just make sure before I go ahead. I just want to make sure that Indigo has the book because I need it kind of today. Now I'm wishing I ordered it earlier. I could probably save like $10 if I did, but Rogue One. Rogue One. Rogue One. Here we go. Visual guide. See, here's the deal here, guys. Here's the deal. Like in Rogue One, I could buy this right now online. I could buy it for $20 online. The list price is $40. Huh. It's probably cheaper on Amazon. Let me check. Rogue One visual guide. Yeah, around the same, $21. Get it by March 31st, 2-day shipping. If I, let me see here, because my daughter has these chapters cards that she doesn't use. See how much it is. Yeah, because it's only $21. If I get it, how long will it take though? Will it tell me how long it will take? Okay. I really shouldn't be wasting time on this, but they have a 2-day shipping option. There you go. Again, I need it for. I definitely need it for Friday. Because if I don't get it for Friday, that makes me want to do. That actually makes me want to do Force Awakens first because I have the book already. I have Force Awakens book already. So. Let's see if I can do this quickly. To a store. Hi, C. Gerard. How you doing? Oh, if I do ship by store, it's April 6th. That's way too late. Let's see if I ship to an address. I really shouldn't be doing this now. See, but you're right. I would get in 2 days, right? It will deliver by Friday if I get it today. Standard shipping. I'll pay $5 for standard shipping. That's true. You know what? I gotta wait. I can wait for my daughter to wake up, and I'm gonna order this with the cards, and then we'll see. We'll see. There you go, Ziziopath. Okay, well, I'll figure that out later. I just wasted 10 minutes on this, so I shouldn't be wasting 10 minutes on. Good morning, Night of DK. Good morning. How's the weather? I'm not sure. It's not too bad. Like I think where are you from, Knights of DK? Well, in Fahrenheit, in Celsius, it's been around between 10 and 15 degrees, depending. Feels a little bit less. Mornings is cold though, and I'm freezing a little bit. That's why I went to get a sweater because it's a little cold in here, right? But good morning, Wendell. Good morning from France. Nice. Where in France are you from? My wife and I went to Paris, I think, a couple of years ago. 2014. Ooh, hurricane in Australia. Careful over there. Like that's going to help me say be careful. Okay, you're in Denmark, right? Yeah. Yeah, nighttime gets pretty cold. Get pretty cold in the morning. We got some weird weather here. That's why some of the animals are dying, because it's confused. They don't know whether they come out of hibernation or not. Okay, that's been messing around too much. See, it's stuff like this. This is why I'm not productive. My mind goes somewhere, and then I will go check. I gotta check now. I'll tell you guys what. If I don't get that book by Friday, I might do Force Awakens first. I might, just because I have all the reference ready to go. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated. In the meantime, it means nothing if I can't get this done in the next day or so. So let's get going on that. Well, wherever you are, please stay safe. Hopefully, we won't knock out your internet so you can stay with me. Okay. Well, more than that, but you know what I mean. I don't want to come off as insensitive, but hope you get. No, truly hope you're doing okay. Sorry about that, HDHS. We would love to have you here for sure. But I'm glad you're here now. Oh, thank you, Wendell. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, well, it's not my design, but okay. I need to focus, guys. I'm not focusing. I gotta focus. Focus, James. Focus. Don't have a lot of time here. It's already 5:20. Okay, guys. So again, I'm only going till about 7 o'clock because after that, I need to edit the vlog and get that going, and then I gotta head out to school. So this is pretty much all my drawing for today, and I didn't draw much. I only draw like a couple of these guys and this so far. Gotta get stepping going. Late evening stream maybe, Mark said. No, probably not, dude. I get home. I will be literally getting home maybe around 9:30 at night. By that time, I think it's better for me to sleep and then get some do the early morning tomorrow. I think I could be more efficient that way. It's like you pick your poison, right? Either early mornings or late nights. It's hard to do both without sacrificing the next day. So. Because if I did a late night tonight, that sacrifices the Australian stream tomorrow. So, which, you know what I mean? Good morning for the Netherlands. Zulfugar? Is that how you say it? Zulfugar? Zulfugar? Forgive me, guys. Forgive me with the names. Zulfugar. Ah, this is my broken one. That's okay. I'll use my broken one. Time to really get going here, guys. I honestly don't know what music we're listening to here. I don't even know if this is non-copyright. Because we for sure we'd be going more than an hour, right? Oh, okay. Okay, I guess we're doing okay. Oh, Amas says, do pencil artists use fixative to preserve their work? Do pens inkers need anything? Just curious. Pencilers don't, because for the most part it's inked. I'm not sure. I've never really used it myself, and looking at it now, like I was toying with actually doing that for this particular piece using some fixative. Hopefully, it will preserve some of the black. But I honestly don't know. Me personally, I've never used it. but definitely not a bad idea. But as far as I know, like pencilers, they're gonna get inked anyway. So I'm not sure, buddy. Oh, by the way, for everybody, Amas just started his YouTube channel, so if you haven't checked that out, go check it out. Again, he does phenomenal work, dude. One critique for you, though, buddy. One critique for you, buddy. Show your face, man. That's one thing Jazza actually told me when he first started looking at my channel. He told me, dude, it's great, but don't be afraid to put your face on the camera. People will relate to it more than just the art. So, don't be afraid to put yourself on camera, dude. Is your older still black work still black or faded? The ones that were inked, they're still intact. Mainly because they are it was done in India ink. India ink doesn't fade. Markers will fade no matter what. They will fade. This will fade. So I am looking at some sort of fixative. I haven't actually tried it yet, but it is a great suggestion. But yeah, dude, that spot drawing looks great, man. Keep it up. Keep it up, buddy. Also, dude, be patient with it too. It does take time. Be patient. It's a long game, this YouTube stuff. So, just to put in another tool in the promotion belt. Patience and consistency, my friends. So, and I wouldn't overwork it too, dude. I wouldn't even do more than one video a week. If you want to do 2 a week, that's fine. Just make sure that you're able to keep up the pace. Keep up the pace. But your work is really good, so I'm sure you're gonna do great. Have I ever seen the site Drawbox? Do you think it's a good approach to learning line drawing? I'm not sure. I've never seen it before, so. Let's see here. Okay, so they have been using to fixative. Okay, great. Show call. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go check that out. Maybe I'll take that journey with me because it is scary. I will test it first before doing it on this piece, but I think this is one piece that definitely needs to be fixed for sure. Yeah. Right on. Right on, a mess. But you know what? You'll also find, a mess, that this whole YouTube, it's a lot of trial and error. And I guarantee that your video right now, it's gonna, like in a year from now, will be completely different. Your style of video, guaranteed. You'll find better ways to work things and everything. So, but good on you. It's looking great, man. Good for you. You know what I also find, a mess, that it's never the video that you've worked the hardest on that catches. It's never the one. It's always the one you least expect, that you worked on the least. No, that's how it was for me, right? The ones I really, really work hard on, they do okay, but it's usually the ones that, you know, what I thought were throwaways. Those are the ones that are most. So you never know. You never know with these things, dude. Just have fun with it. How long will I stream, Jacob asked? Probably for another hour and a half, my friend. Just another hour and a half, so I'm trying to get as much done as I can here. Like, I wanted to finish this whole scene, but if I can at the very least finish all the ships, like I have all these clone troopers to do. Yeah, the curly one, the cable one. Yeah. Like the curly one, what? Literally, it took me 20 minutes to do. Literally 20 minutes to do, right? So it's like. And all my challenges, they are my best videos. All the challenge videos, so. Because it's like it all depends. It all depends. You get people like we were talking about the other day, like Heather Rooney. Like her videos haven't changed at all. Really. If you look at her original ones, they're all the same. But it's all consistency and quality of work, right? Like her stuff's what photoreal. It's like photo. It's a photo. It looks exactly like the photo. And I think for people, it's just the shock and awe that something can look that photoreal, you know. And she's young too, right? What is she, like 20? By the way, MS, you were right about that when you were suggesting the hashtag thing. I really didn't need to step up that hashtag game. I did need to do a little bit more research. Why do I use a curved ruler instead of a straight one? Well, because like I could get away with something like this because it's smaller. If I was doing a bigger drawing, maybe I'll use, like, for example, these lines here. These are better off with a straight edge than this. But I find whenever I use a curved ruler, even a slight curve like this, it gives the lines a little bit more energy than a straight one. It gives it that less mechanical feel to it. So that's why I prefer using when I could get away with it. For example, if I were to use this here, wouldn't work. It's too curvy. You see that? Wouldn't work. Even stuff like this, it might be too curvy, right? But just having the slight roundedness to the lines, it just gives them that little bit extra oomph. Have I ever thought about reaching out to Micron to be an ambassador or something? Yeah. Yep, Micron and Sharpie. I'm working on it. Let's just say that. I'm working on it. We'll see. We'll see. See if I can work out some sort of a deal. Though I would like the deal to be something a little bit more than just free Sharpies. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But hey, maybe I should, instead of Micron, I should reach out to Le Pen since it's smaller, right? Hey, give me a lifetime supply of pens, you know? Actually, that's not too bad. That's not a bad deal. Or even the EnoLed, right? The EnoLed. This is going to spill over to the next page. Yeah, the French curve, it takes some getting used to. It does, and knowing to pick your spots where they work well, where they don't. But I'll admit, I got this French curve pretty cheap. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the brand. Like this French curve, and it came with two other curves. It was only like $3. And then I used to buy the exact same French curve for like $10. Or not the exact same, but I guess it's a different brand. It was like $10. But the only thing with this, it snaps easy because you see this here. I find it snaps either here or here pretty easy because there's less plastic. But I'm a very frugal guy. I try to save money where I can. That's why I don't splurge on a giant Cintiq. I know because I don't really need one. Even though I do a lot of do digital coloring and everything, I don't really need one. It's like one of those things. Yeah, it'd be nice, but yeah, don't need it. You know how many Sharpies I could buy with that $2,000 for the Cintiq? The trusty T-square. Yeah, mine's broke. Where's my T-square? That's a good question. I should use my T-square more. What do I use to color digitally? Photoshop. Photoshop. Oh, right on the mask. That's cool. That's cool. You meant like a mouse or a pen. Oh, okay. Oh, definitely a pen tablet, but you guys saw my pen tablet. It's cheap. It's not even a good pen tablet. So. I showed you guys that before. Le Derriere. Easy now. This is a family show. There you go. Yeah, you know, because me and Mark, we grew up in Canada. We actually we need to take French in what's it called in grade school for the most part, and then when you get to high school, it becomes an elective. So we could choose how far. We just need the one French credit to graduate. So I actually took two years of the French. Though I'll admit the second year I didn't really try at all, because I just copied off my friend's homework. So it's hard because my kids are all in French immersion. So I kinda understand what they're saying, but not really, not too much. But they have their own thing going. So ouch. I just hit my head on the tripod, guys. Just hit it. Yeah, it would be nice to learn that language for sure. Though, but then, thinking about it, like, it's just nice just to say, I know French, yes, I know French, blah, 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 blah. But though I haven't come across a situation where I actually needed it, like, except for now, because my kids speak it, so the only reason to really need it now for me is, like, to help them out. Like, in all honesty, if there's a language I need to learn right now, it would be Tagalog or Filipino for the rest of you guys. Just because there's people I know who would benefit if I could speak that language. Right? But I just know enough to know when somebody calls me fat, Yeah, maybe charcoal. Maybe that's why. That's why I'm reeling. That's why I wanted to put all my kids in French immersion because it's just like another tool in their belt. I'm sure it can help them down the line with those bilingual jobs in Canada. You know. So why not? Why not? Right? Even though for us the French immersion schools they are far. Like I literally have a middle school that's across the street. Like literally not across the street, but around the corner. Which if my daughter wasn't taking French immersion, she'd be going there, and it's like crossing the street. She could walk to school, but the French immersion place is far. It's really far. It's like a 15-minute drive, 20-minute drive. So, hui gising. It's really hard to understand the French Canadian accent. That's true. That's true. It's very harsh. The French Canadian accent. They have that Canadian, like Russell Peters says, the Canadian donkey sound to it. Bonjour. Allons-y. Allons-y. I hope I didn't offend anybody, but any French Canadians here, I apologize. I apologize. And all in good fun, my friends. But I remember what's called my French teacher talking about that differences between real French, what we'll call real French, but French spoken in France and French spoken in Canada is completely different, right? So, any advice for drawing from imagination instead of just copying other people's work line for line? I say, Knight of DK. As long as if you know the fundamentals, like for example, if you know anatomy, instead of copying people's work, copy from life first. Do that first, okay? So, stop looking at Jim Lee for a little bit, okay? Stop looking at the artist, and then start looking at life and trying to draw life. That's my suggestion, just to get out of that habit of just trying to copy what other artists are doing, okay? And then once you're done that, try to understand the fundamentals. For example, start to understand the fundamentals of anatomy, the way the skeleton works, all of that stuff, and try to incorporate that when you are looking at when you're looking at life. And then once that's done, once you understand how to do that, then drawing from imagination is a little bit easier because you understand the different body parts, the way they work, the way clothing works, all of that stuff. Once you understand that, it's a lot easier to try to draw from memory as opposed to trying to copy somebody's artwork, you know what I mean? So I hope that's what you meant. I've been getting people's questions wrong recently. Even the expression used in Canada is not the same as the French is. Yeah, absolutely. It's different. It's completely different, right? Well, it's like, British English and, sorry, Nathan. UK English and then, Canadian English, and then Filipino English. It's all different. Mark knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, boy. Depends on how much detail I want to put in these walkers. Will I be on in the afternoon? Well, in the afternoon for you? No, not today. Is drawing from a photo okay? Well, yeah, it's better. Absolutely better for sure. But again, it's like learning, right? So don't trace. Just take a look at it and try to learn, and not just try to copy what you see, but understand what you see. That's very, very important. Okay. It's okay, Em. That's fine. Don't worry. You're able to get on when you get on, and I hope everything's okay. Yeah, exactly. And I think I told you guys this story on the stream before. It's like when I was trying to learn Filipino. They're just some. There's like today Filipino. There's a lot of English incorporated Filipinos. You watch Filipino language today. It's like if you watch a Filipino movie, I'd say about a good 30-40% of the language spoken is pretty much English. Now, along with the regular Tagalog, right? So I think I told you the story before. I'm going to tell it again because I like the story. So I was trying to learn Filipino in the car, and I had one of those tapes. Those tapes that tell you, like, they'll say the English word and then they'll say the Tagalog word. And then this one guy goes, beef steak. Beef steak. Beef steak. That's the Filipino for beef steak. Beef steak. I'm like, oh, okay. Filipino is just English, but faster. uh. It did. It did. It did. I wish I still had that tape. I would play it for you, Mark. It's hilarious. I was cracking up in my car. I was like, what? Beep stick. Beep stick. Yeah, that's right. Ours is Filipino too. There you go. Why do I get up so early? Because I work better than in the mornings than the evenings. I'm just a morning person, so this works better for me. Yeah, and you guys know if you remember my vlogs where I was trying to stay up and it didn't work. Now I'm sure if I did that like consecutive nights on end, if I did that for like a couple weeks, then it would be fine. But I don't have time to get my body to adjust. I only have a few weeks left of this, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do what I'm used to right now, which is getting up early and trying to get all of this going. So I'm an early bird. That's right. Oh boy. Yeah, that's right, Nathan. Yeah, that's good. That's good. You see, I was actually okay after I took my China trip because actually my body was adjusted to the night shift. So for quite a while, I've been doing the staying up late thing, and then it just kind of transferred back slowly. So I'm like, okay, I better just accept it for now. This is how it is. I function better in the mornings. Now, it does mean I'm usually dead around 10 o'clock at night. 10, 11. But that's what happens. So, all right. Let's see. You gotta go to bed, Em. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. Good night. Take care. How's the schedule looking? Yeah, so far so good. I would have liked to have been done by now, this thing, but considering everything, like, this is the fastest I've ever done a piece this kind. So we'll see. We're at the we'll see stage. Okay, Nathan, that's awesome. We'll love to see it. Would love to see it. So he's gonna try to get his Resident Evil piece finished. Okay, Mark post the PC had redo. Okay, awesome. We'll see. There you go, Austin. That's just for you. Did you say previous stream you wanted to see our drawing space area? Yeah, I did. And that's for my the vlog for the main channel. If you guys want, I'd love to see. Okay, so don't just take a picture of your space, because some people got it wrong and they just took a picture of their drawing table and sent it. What's more important is that not only you have a picture of your drawing table, but you also see either a monitor or your phone with the live stream playing. Right? So you could even wait till, the video's up, right? And then just put that there and then take that particular picture. But that's pretty important. So, because what I would like to promote in my next Star Wars story is actually the community, like you guys, and how you guys are inspiring me to get this thing done, which I think is fantastic. So we'll see. But try to upload the footage to my editor. The one of the vlogs, all the footage got corrupted, or part of the footage got corrupted. I don't know what happened there. Oh no, Jonathan, there are guys who have like 4 or 5 pieces of my vlog. Don't feel bad, dude. Don't feel bad, dude. Please tag me, just so I can find it easier, dude. Tag me, yeah. Corrupted's got multiple, and I love it. Will that be up tomorrow? Yes. Well, it will be up. I'm going to edit it roughly in about an hour from now. And then once I edit it, it should be up about a couple hours from then. Okay, or an hour from then. So. Oh, do your math first, Jacob. Responsibilities first. Remember, I don't want your teacher upset at me again, okay? Okay, Jacob? Do your math homework, my friend. You're gonna get Dad James to come out again. Can I use my boyfriend's Twitter to send stuff? Oh, yeah, absolutely. No problem, Ziziopath, no problem. And if you don't mind, usually I put the Twitter handle in there, if that's okay. If you don't want me to put it in there, let me know. But I'll be more than happy to put your boyfriend's Twitter handle as well there. Oh, that's okay, Mark. I'll well, if you can, Mark, that's fine. Just so I can find it easier. That's cool. And Nathan, don't worry, that pic. If you guys haven't seen it, go to Twitter. I retweeted one of Nathan's tweets. Nathan's hilarious. It made me laugh out loud. His tweet yesterday. Go check it out. I retweeted it if you haven't seen it already. What's a Twitter handle? That's your boyfriend's Twitter name. So usually when I post it up, they'll see his Twitter name. So if you want that shown or not, that's up to you. Okay, just let me know either way. But usually I add the Twitter handle. Usually so I give you guys a little bit of promotion. Though to be honest, my vlog I only get like a couple hundred views on my vlogs on my second channel, right? But just to give you guys a little bit of promotion. What kind of music's this? No copyright music. It's weird. Okay. Interesting with his... That's okay, Zizo. Whatever works for you guys. That's fine. I'm not expecting like an onslaught of people gonna go and follow him on Twitter or not, but is this Game of Thrones, guys? I don't know because I just put it on this no copyright sound. So you tell me if it is copyright. I don't know. Well, it says here no copyright. Yeah, it looks like this is all copyright. No copyright music here. So. It's like one of those sound-alikes, you know what I mean? We call them sound-alikes. Or it's kind of the music, but not really. Oh, Charcoal, I'm just the artwork that you guys are working on during the stream. That's it. Didn't miss much. Same old, same old. No, it's definitely non-copyright, dude. So it's definitely a sound like that if you guys say. I'll be honest with you guys. I've never watched Game of Thrones. Don't unsubscribe, please. my buddy Alex Milne, he's a big Transformers artist. We were talking about it at the last con, and he's like, I should like binge watch all of it, and then give you guys my review of the whole thing, and then draw an image about it. You know what I mean? He said I should do that. He said you guys would love it if I did something like that. So do my review of Game of Thrones and then make images of it. And then maybe I could use that copyrighted music there. Oh yeah, there you go. Zizo has watched Star Wars, no problem. Oh, Mark did that for the first 3 seasons. Awesome. See, that's what I'm afraid of. Like, first of all, there's so much to watch. There's so much to watch, and then I don't have that much time to watch all that stuff, right? Maybe I could binge it in a week. You think I could binge the whole? How many seasons are we at now? 6 in a week? Hey, speaking of both, Mark, he's talking about The Expanse. When I went back to my first film job it's not my first film job, but when I went back to my film job in 2013, I took a little break. I did Dark Cybertron for IDW. But then I decided to go back to work because the company I was going to go back to work for, Spin, they just finished season 4 of Game of Thrones. And I thought I would be able to work on Game of Thrones. Like, even though I wasn't I never watched the series, I thought it'd be a good thing to have on the resume. But then when I got there, it turns out working on that show was a literal nightmare for them. Apparently, they said it was really tough. The director was really, really picky with all their stuff, and everything kept getting sent back, and they were having all these problems. But there's a reason why it wins awards, right? That's the reason why, and that season did win an award for visual effects. And then The Expanse, when I left Spin, we just started working on that show, on The Expanse. My friend was art directing that show, and my proteges there, they were working feverishly on that show, but I never touched it. I never touched that show. So, nope, not in a week. Darmani says. That was worth a shot. Be able to keep up. I'll take notes. No, that might be an interesting thing to do after this. Like, I wouldn't go as heavy as this, but to do seasons of Game of Thrones. That might be interesting, actually. That is your favorite, eh? On The Expanse? Hey, any of you guys watch... Tricole only watched up to season 3. Right on, yeah. Hi, Tom. How you doing? We're talking about Game of Thrones and how I never watched it. There you go. Have any of you guys watched Dark Matter? Have you ever seen that show? Yeah, exactly. Like, I think I've been plenty spoiled just because I like, especially they worked on season 4, right? So they did the Red Wedding, right? They did all the effects for the Red Wedding. So I was plenty spoiled about all of that stuff. Because they actually asked me to put together VFX reels for it, so I saw a lot of the spoilerish shots there. So yeah, Tom's with me, man. We should watch it together, dude. We should do like a joint review. Maybe I will do that. And then I can do a piece like this for every season. Maybe not this big. Maybe just like a double page splash. Not this big. Should watch some DVD extras, eh? Okay, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. My favorite line. I gotta make. We'll see how it goes. T-shirt. You know. And I'm gonna have a T-shirt that says "for sure." I said, "Try that for sure." You guys are funny. Like every time my wife wakes up in the morning, she's like, "Who are you talking to?" Every morning. I said, "I'm talking to my pibble." So maybe I'll just draw the... How much time do I got? I've got about an hour. I want to get a lot farther than this, guys. Let me shake my head. Oh. Do you show your wife's progress update? Or wait till the piece is done? She usually waits till it's done. Like, she's there with me when I always combine the images at the end. You know how you usually take that selfie with the artwork at the end? Though I didn't do that with the... I did not do that with the, what's it called? Empire Strikes Back piece yet. Because I'll tell you, it takes time to put that together. Like, to get all the artwork out. It takes literally like 3-4 hours to do that. Clear all the furniture out of the room. Take all the shots I need. Like, it's great promotional material, but it takes time. And this time I don't. Every hour counts nowadays. So. Hey Stone, how you doing? Welcome. Have you been on my streams before, Stone? I don't recognize you. Thanks for joining in. Welcome to the community. Oh, Jacob's food's not ready yet. Do I also stream on Twitch? I do have a Twitch streaming page. I used to do once a week on the Twitch. But I held off because I'm trying to finish this off. Now, I know you could stream on both YouTube and Twitch. There's a way to do that. And I might consider doing that for Rogue One. The Rogue One piece. If I could figure that out. I know there's different programs I could use to actually stream on both platforms. Though I can't for the life of me get on Twitch Creative for some reason. It's not working. Or I can't figure it out. And I'm trying to Google it, you know. But for some reason I can't figure out how to get on Twitch Creative. So. Maybe one of you guys could help me. So I'm streaming on like regular Twitch. And then every time I do that, people are like, why don't you stream on Twitch Creative? I'm like, I don't know how. And usually Google solves everything, but for the life of me, I can't find it. So if any of you guys know, is it Restream.io? Okay, great, Tom. Yeah, I'll give that a try. Maybe I'll even give it a try tomorrow or so, on Friday. Hey Tom, do you know how to how do you switch it to creative, Tom? Maybe you could show me, dude. You don't remember any Tom? I don't blame you, buddy. It's okay. Hey, dude, I don't have a lot of followers, but maybe I should host you. Ooh, that was scary. I got a little shock there. Yes, yes, yes. Please, Tom. Please, 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 please. And thank you, my friend. Once I got that going, for if that's the case, for sure I'll be on. Once I start the Rogue One piece, we'll definitely do that. We'll do that. By the way, I was for those of you who might have missed it, I'm considering, because I don't have the Rogue One book yet, and it's gonna take a couple days to order. If I don't get that book by Friday, I might do Force Awakens first, before, because literally I only have one day to lay this thing out if I have any chance of making it. So, and I have the Force Awakens book already, so. What kind of music was that? Thank you, Tom. I was about to do that. Actually, yeah, no place for that here. Thank you, Tom. I have a feeling, guys, I'm going to be still working on this on Friday. I get a feeling. It's unfortunate I did not get as far as I wanted to today. Like, I still have a little bit of time. I'll try to get some of this stuff in, but there's a lot here that I need to finish. I won't give up hope. I'm still not giving up hope, but there's a lot here I got to finish. And, again, this is the fastest I've ever done a piece, but looking at it right now, it's kind of, oof. So we'll see. In your comic, do you use a simple composition? Are you talking to me, Darmandi? New Hope. Hope. What is it? Hope. Spoiler. By the way, guys, if you haven't watched Rogue One, you better watch it soon, or if you're watching my streams, you're gonna get spoiled. Okay. Oh, thank you, Tom. You're the best. You're the best, man. Thanks. Thank you, buddy. By the way, Tom, for our collab, what would you like to do, dude? Did you want to either I draw something and you color it, or maybe you could draw something and then I'll ink it and then you could color it, or maybe we could do something like that? Or how about this? You draw something. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna ink it, put a background, and then you color it. What do you think? What do you think? Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. And you got to do one of your muscle men, eh, dude? You got to do one of your muscle men. That'd be awesome. I would love to ink one of those guys. Oh yeah, for sure, Tom. Yeah, we'll talk soon about it. Yeah. Yeah, but that Schwarzenegger you did, man, that's dope, man. That was awesome. Have you done of course, Tom. Yeah. Blame the followers for the muscles. Hey, who doesn't want more muscles? That was my only criticism of the portrait you did of me, my friend. Not enough muscles. You need more muscles. I wanted to ask something. I forgot, dude. That happens to be a lot. I get a lot misplaced. I got uh, I got distracted by the muscles, my friend. There you go. Oh yeah, yeah. Did you do a Dorian Yates one? Have you done one? New Hope. Hey, you know, Tommy, you should do like have you done like sort of like Hodge twins or any of those YouTube type guys like Chris Jones or any of those type of dudes? Have you- Oh, really? Phil, that's awesome, man. You got Phil Heath following you, dude? That's amazing. Oh, maybe we should do that then, Tom. Let's pick a bodybuilder. Let's pick a bodybuilder. Yeah, Mass, let's go. We're comparing our bodies to bodybuilders. That's what we're doing. Just joking, buddy. Me and Tom are talking about something we're going to be working on. Hey, Tom, yeah, why don't we pick your favorite bodybuilder, and we'll do the image of that person, and then we can send it to them afterwards. That'd be awesome, man. That'd be really cool. That's true. Hulk would be a good mix too. Okay. It's up to you, buddy. Whatever you'd like. Yeah, Jay Cutler. Right on. It was a legend, Jay Cutler. Yeah, buddy. That's not Jay Cutler. But lightweight. Lightweight. Cedric. There you go. Hey, Tom, have you done lightweight? Lightweight. Ain't nothing but a peanut. You can tell people with that kind of knowledge. Yeah, that is Ronnie Coleman, my friend. That is Ronnie Coleman. That's what I was getting at. Ain't nothing but a peanut. You can tell those people with bodybuilding knowledge. There are people who tried to get into bodybuilding or tried to get in shape and went to bodybuilding.com. You know what I mean? Lightweight. And then here's the mistake I made, guys. I made the mistake of trying to go on a bodybuilding diet without being a bodybuilder. That was a big mistake. Here I am eating 4,000 calories. Like, what? Why am I not losing weight? Hey, Tom, you did Kai Green, right? I believe I saw Kai Green. You did, right? Sorry not to alienate the other guys with my bodybuilding talk here. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Don't tell me his name. I know who you're talking about. Am I still on his? I used to have his podcast. What's his name again, Tom? What's his name? I know exactly who you're talking about. Because I used to be subscribed to his podcast, but then I had to reset my phone. So. Yes, Joe DeFranco, that's it. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Oh, okay. Paloma does diet. Okay, right on. Jonathan tried to do the bodybuilding diet too. You know, my wife caught me watching the Mr. Olympia online. And she's like, "What is that?" Ew. Jerry Beck. Okay, awesome. Awesome. So, oh, but by the way, I apologize to all my viewers who are not really into bodybuilding talk. I totally understand that. But I think like most comic book artists, they are influenced in some ways like bodybuilders, because bodybuilding, I think most bodybuilders, they want to be like real life superheroes at the end of the day, right? So that's true though, Tom. I do too. Like I see the anatomy, I understand all the different body parts and all that kind of stuff when I'm looking at bodybuilders, so yeah. Very, very dry, right? Right, Mark? Yeah, very dry. What we call dry. It's interesting. My old supervisor, name's Hans. When I was working on Invictus, we were working on Invictus together, and he was my supervisor. Um, he just got into bodybuilding like he got into bodybuilding. I think when was that? A year ago. A year ago, and and he's old. He's like well, not old, but he's like 45, and he got into bodybuilding. And he looks fantastic. He just finished his second show. He placed, I believe, third in the second show. It's very inspiring for somebody who's a little bit closer to my age than getting into the bodybuilding, you know. So, yeah, seeing all the muscle fibers, osteopath means that guy really depleted his water, so that you could actually see that stuff. Like it's not something you could carry around all day, every day, you know? So, okay, Tom's gone. We can stop talking about bodybuilding for a little bit. Okay, Jay, thanks. Thanks for stopping by again, Jay. We'll see you at the next stream. So sorry about that bodybuilding sidetrack there, guys, for those of you not really into bodybuilding. But again, when I was younger, that's what I would look at for a lot of my superhero reference was bodybuilders. And just the way, because you can see all the muscles. You could see the way they worked, the way they moved and everything, right? So in that way, it was actually pretty valuable looking at bodybuilders. Though when I was, I had a buddy who worked on the Incredible Hulk movie, the recent one with Edward Norton. Well, not that recent. That was what, 2008. That's almost 10 years ago, guys. But he was telling me that the look they were going for the Hulk wasn't a bodybuilder look. They were trying to achieve something that felt a little bit more like warrior type and more, more like hard work bodybuilding than bodybuilding for bodybuilding. You know what I mean? His kind of muscles. So that's what the type of stuff they were thinking about when they were doing that. So. Oh, right on, Mark. I remember when Brian and I would come over to your house and we try to lift some weights, right? Brian would pound his chest every time he'd do a set on the bench press. I was like, no. Yeah, that's right, Zulfar. Zulfugar. Who doesn't want to be a Power Ranger? You still have that picture, hey, Mark? Dude, we got to get together soon, bro. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. There you go. Now you're talking, brother. Lunch at a comic store. Hey, is that comic store near your place? Or what? Do you still live in Bramley, dude? I don't even know where you live now. Well, don't answer that. We'll talk about it on the phone, dude. We'll talk about it on the phone. What time is it now, guys? 6:30. Okay, I got about half an hour. Let's see if I could get all these pictures here done. There you go, Mark. Mark, now they know that you live in Canada. There you go. Oh, boy. Hey, PJ, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome back, my friend. So I gotta get my schedule together because I owe Tom a collab, I owe PJ an interview. So we'll get that schedule going, PJ. All in May. All in May. How's that splash you're working on coming along, buddy? Oh, by the way, Mark, did you see? Hey, guys, at Fan Expo this year, Jim Lee's coming. Jim Lee's coming here. I'm gonna see if I can score an interview with him. Yeah, Jim Lee's gonna. Yeah, Jim Lee's gonna be here for Fan Expo, dude. Let's see. Maybe I could even contact him on Twitter and see if I could set that up before he gets here. But they didn't publish your interview with Jim Lee? What the hell's wrong with those guys? Wow. Trekall, I love that story, and you never wash that shirt again. You wish he spilled it on you. Oh no, don't worry about it, Mark. That place you were working for, they were kind of iffy. That place. So yeah, these streams are fantastic. Eh? Like, it's a great community here. Got some good people here. Yeah. Are they still around? Those that Silver Bullets comics, Jonathan? For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, Jonathan used to work for this comics news web store. He was like an editor for this this comic book store that was trying to do like a news type site, like kind of like Newsarama or Comic Book Resources. They were trying to do that type of thing back then, and he was a fine writer too, right? So, hey Anthony, how you doing? Well, you know, it's a tough business, you know, especially now, bricks and mortar comic stores. It's tough now. I think really the only way to go about it now to do a comic book store is to combine it with not even games. I say combine it with like a coffee house or something like that. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But even the retail market, it's really tough now. Like, it'll be easier and probably better business for someone to open a comic book store online as it would to be like open an actual comic store. You know what I mean? Trying to do an original comic with Image Comics Publishing. Is it worth it? A good idea. Um, it's okay. It's okay, Jonathan. Don't worry about it. Um, well, the requirements, Jacob. Jacob, if I were you, go to my friend Jim Zub's website, JIMZUB or ZUB, from whatever you are. He actually talks about the process for Image Comics. You need at least 3 issues. You need at least 3 issues completed, and then they have to approve it. Okay, so even my buddy Marco Rudy, I'm not sure. Like, he had a series that he wanted Image to pick up, but I'm not sure if they did or not. But that's the process. That's definitely the process. So yeah, you have to get your 3 issues done. Hey, if you can, why not? Because they'll handle all the publishing costs and all that stuff. So. Oh, PJ says the biggest Transformers thing is killing him. So paranoid that the details won't look right. In all honesty, dude, at the end of the day, even if it doesn't look right, it's a learning experience. Consider it a learning experience, you know. And it's one of those things. Go big or go home sometimes, right? I'd still go for it, man. You never know, or it could turn out fantastic. Might as well just go for it, dude. Yeah. If it's still where I think it is, Mark, the Silver Snail with that coffee house. Yeah. I've been there many times for sure. It's just but the place is so out of the way, I think it's hard for people to, like, unless you're looking for it, it's hard to really go there. So, hey Tom, welcome back. Anthony, it's 6:40 in the morning. Anthony wants a quick response to his question. Quick response. There you go, buddy. 6:40 in the morning. It's okay, buddy. You're with us. You're most welcome, my friend. There you go. No, that's true. That's true, Mark. It's like in a factory place. It's just far, you know. But you know, if they're still here to this day, they're doing okay, I guess. $9.40 in Australia. Awesome, guys. So again, let's let you guys know. I'm only gonna be on for another 20 minutes because I need to edit the vlog, and then pretty much my day is done. I gotta go to school. So again, guys, I was hoping I'd be actually finished today, but that doesn't look like it's gonna happen. And we'll see how far I get tomorrow. If I can wake up at the same time tomorrow, get more of this done, not spend too much time on the Indigo website. So I'll just try to get a few more characters in here. But I gotta draw this army of robots down here. I get a lot of things to do with this particular part of the drawing, and then not all the scenes are done. I still got to do the big Yoda versus Dooku fight. The scene at the end with Palpatine looking at all the clone troopers, you know, all that stuff I haven't done yet. So I have a feeling this might even spill over till Friday. I'm hoping not, but we'll do my best to try to get this done for Thursday, guys, before I go to school. All right. Jackson's been with me since 4:30 his time. Awesome, dude. I love that. I love it. Jax, did you catch the spilled coffee in the vlog? Let's see here. Hey Kevin, how you doing? Welcome back. Comics, book, cafe, wine, and groceries. Oh, there you go. Wow. What a combo. Yeah, it is a shame we can't have like just straight up comic book shops nowadays. But you know, they gotta do what they gotta do to keep the doors open. Did you get your whiteout, and what have you used it for? Saw no mistakes. I do have white. I found my old whiteout actually, Spuggy Hawk. But yeah, there are places like, for example, there's some buildings in the corner that could really use them. It's more to paint in windows, I suppose. So it's not really mistakes. I was always planning on doing that with the whiteout. But there are lots of mistakes here I would like to fix. But things like stars, like putting in stars and stuff like that, I do that. You know, that I definitely needs whiteout for. So. Gray Region. I don't remember that one. It sounds familiar, but I don't remember it. Yeah, Anthony, I do live in Toronto. Yeah. Toronto. The GTA. The GTA. That's where I live in. All right, Jonathan. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just gonna try to bust out as many clone troopers as I can here, guys. In the last 15 minutes here. Okay, enjoy your meal, Anthony. I'll probably won't see you till tomorrow. So thanks for stopping by. Take care. Mark, yeah, most likely I'll have a booth at Artist Alley. But maybe I can have you over one of these days. Like, I always get 2 guest passes, right? So, let me just think, because I know for sure one day I'll have my camera guy with me. So maybe you could come one of the other days, dude. So. Bye, MS. Take care, buddy. Hi, Kenshin. How you doing? When I'm finished this piece, will I be streaming less often? Definitely not as much now. Mainly because, though I do find I'm totally way more productive on the streams. The only reason because of the things I'm working on are top secret. That's why I can't. I'd love to, but I just can't. Right. So, I will be streaming almost every day, but definitely not 5 times a day like usual. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Mark. Or sorry, Mark. What's his name? Tom. Yeah. Me and Mark. We're actually kind of cousins, or at the very least, childhood friends. So ever since I've known him, uh, and I have pictures of me holding him when he was a baby. I've always called him Mark. But his name is Jonathan. That's why you'll always see me calling him Mark. So I try to be. I keep forgetting because I'm so used to calling this dude Mark forever. So. No, for sure, Jonathan. At least one of the days, because it's 4 days, right? It's 4 days. At least one of the days I'll have you over. Most likely the Saturday. That's probably when I'm gonna try to get all my interviews done. So that's when I'm gonna have my camera guy come. But yeah, probably any of the other days, because usually my wife wants to come for one day. But in all honesty, dude, I have a way to get you in, dude. Okay, I'll just say that. Either way, dude, I have a way to get you in. It's okay. All right, we'll talk. Oh, right on. Hey, there you go, buddy. Yeah, that's great. That's right, Mark. Yeah, this is great because like my I have a buddy too, Rob Armstrong. He used to be my inker at Dreamwave. Like he started doing the convention circuit again too. Like he kickstarted his comic, and he did actually pretty well with it. Considering that he didn't have that much of an audience, but he was able to fund his comic book as doing pretty well. So I'm happy for him. And he's older than all of us. Not all of us. He's probably I think he's a couple years older than me, if I'm not mistaken. So he's like 40, 41 or so. And definitely not a collab, Jax, but looks like an interview is very, very possible. We'll see. It all depends on his schedule when he gets here. So. But also, guys, I'm planning on hopefully doing a lot of interviews when I'm at Alamo. And honestly, my whole point at Alamo is not really to make money. It's more to get content for my channel more than anything. So I'm going to vlog my whole thing down there. And I'm going to try to get as many artist interviews as I can for you guys for the channel. That's actually more important to me than making a few dollars there. Like, maybe I'll make a few dollars. Maybe I'll, maybe I'll sell some pieces of art. But my main purpose is to go there, get as many artist interviews as I can, meet Palpatine, and I'm good to go. I'll be completely happy if I don't come back with a dime. Completely happy. Jonathan, I've never been to TCAF before. I've never been there. Though I've heard really good things from my fellow teachers. A lot of my fellow teachers, they do TCAF, and they're saying it's really good. So. Corrupted says, what kind of stuff are you going to ask the other artists? Pretty much things that they are experts in. Pretty much, whenever I do these artist interviews, Corrupted, I ask mainly for me. So they're questions that I've always wanted to know. But I always try to keep it like more for you guys, like the important stuff, like how to make it as an artist, how they broke into the industry, how to stay in the industry, that kind of thing. And if they have a specific niche, I'd like to talk about that. For example, with I forget his name, Christopher Tyler. I forgot his name, full name. It's like a man with 3 names, but his was really interesting because he actually was the first one to actually license comic covers on his own, right? Meaning that he did his own comic cover, like he would license comics from Marvel. So he would get, just for example, he would get an issue of X-Men something, and he would do his own cover, publish that, and sell them at cons. Sell them for like $50, $80 a pop, and he would do a killing on those type of things. right? He was the first artist to actually do that. Now a lot of them do it and are saturating the market. Like he was like thinking of innovative ways. When I interviewed Sakimi Chan, one thing I really, really wanted to talk to her about was Patreon and how it worked for her, and advice to anybody who wanted to get into Patreon. And I think actually some people like misunderstood the actual thought process behind it, because they're like, oh, that's bad advice. Just like her whole thing was not to expect big things from it until you get a following. That was her big thing, but people took it as don't do Patreon at all. Maybe because I also maybe rewarded things improperly with that, but stuff like that. So. So most likely I'll find out who's there. I'm going to do my background research on them and then see what I could get the most value for you guys with. You know what I mean? So. Oh, there you go. Jax found me through Sakimi Chan. There you go. Awesome. No. Sakimi, she's a sweetheart. And honestly, after the interview, we talked for another good hour, and I felt bad for her. I felt bad for her boyfriend because she's trying to tear down, but we're just going back and forth talking about stuff because we're very in tune. Well, even him, I was talking with him too. He's a really good guy, also. So honestly, if I didn't have to go, if my wife wasn't waiting for me outside, I probably would have said, "Hey, let's go for dinner. We'll talk more." But fabulous people, those two. But you'll definitely see more artist interviews on here sooner than later, guys. So one second here. Ooh, Cool Gamer's 12 years old. That's awesome, man. That is awesome, dude. Thanks for joining in the early stream. I'm not sure what part of the world you're from. Actually, dudes, I have to end up very shortly. But to the Cool Gamer, being 12 years old, that's fantastic, dude. I'm glad. My advice to you, if you're starting with your passion, and this advice is hard for a lot of young people like you. Be patient with it. It's going to take time, but at the same time, work a little bit on your craft every day. So I'm suggesting to you even now, draw every day, okay? Don't let it take the place of the fun stuff, but find half an hour to draw every day, and you'll be well ahead of the game, dude. Well ahead of the game, okay? So, and another thing, draw what you like, and draw everything. That's my suggestion to you. 12 years old, man. That is awesome. Good for you. Kenshin's 13. All right, right on, guy. Right on, dudes. This is amazing. And post like also Cool Gamer. This is is this your first stream, Cool Gamer? What I suggest to everybody when you're watching my stream is that you actually draw during my stream. That you don't just sit here and watch me draw, because honestly, that's kind of boring. Might be entertaining for some, but I think it's kind of boring. I think you should be actually drawing at the same time. And I would love to see what you draw too. You should tweet that to me too. So, right on, guys. It's great. You guys are young, and that's one thing about this great internet community that we have here. Supporting each other, and then you guys starting off at such a young age. You are well ahead of all of us who are, like me. I'm almost 40. So I'm like 4 times your age. You know what I mean, guys? So there you go. Right on. Okay, guys, I gotta finish off now. Oh, there you go. Say hi to your dad for me. There you go, buddy. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna finish off right now. I gotta go edit the vlog, and yeah, so that's pretty much it for today. I unfortunately won't be drawing anymore today, which really sucks because I really have a lot to do. But yep, I'll be back on the early stream tomorrow. So hopefully you guys will be here tomorrow. And yeah, so I should be streaming at least twice tomorrow. I do have classes in the evening tomorrow. And then Friday back. Looks like I'm going to be working till Friday on this thing, which is unfortunate. But at the same time, guys, I could have rushed this out. I could have. But at the same time, I'm not going to sacrifice quality. At the same time, this has to be to my liking. So we'll do what we can. But at the very least, guaranteed this will be done latest on Friday. Hopefully tomorrow, but we'll see. Okay? Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Oh, I forgot. Bringing the microphone up to my face as I end every stream. So thank you guys for watching. You guys are the best. Again, if you guys have not already, please send me the drawings for the stream. Now, it won't be in today's vlog, the ones you've done during this stream, okay? That will be for tomorrow's vlog, okay? But whatever you were working on, I'd love to see it. So please tag me on Twitter or Instagram at Box Office Artist, okay? So thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Jonathan says thank you, always motivating. But in all honesty, you guys are the ones really motivating me. So I really, really do thank you for that. Jamani says, what time will I be on tomorrow? I'm not sure. Because I'm not going to get home tonight till roughly around 10 p.m., if not a little bit later. So, meaning I probably won't start as early as I did today. Maybe, let's say, probably around 4 o'clock in the morning, maybe. My time, 4 o'clock Eastern time. You guys do the math. I'll probably be on, hopefully around that time, 4 or 5. So, probably 2-3 hours in the morning. But anywhere between 4 and 5 o'clock, I'll probably be starting the stream tomorrow morning. And then doing another stream between 9 o'clock in the morning to roughly around... Oh, actually, no. I think I have there's actually something I got to do tomorrow. Which means probably around 9 o'clock, I'll probably be doing a quick draw filming around 9 o'clock, guys. So if you guys want to join me for quick draw, you could do it around 9 o'clock. Kenshin says, can I send it on Facebook? Yep, you probably could. If you could send it on Facebook, that's all right. Kenshin, though, like you being 13, and if you want to draw, you don't have Instagram or Twitter, I would get Instagram. Dude, if you already have a Facebook, you might as well get Instagram too. So, you should start that. In the meantime, yeah, please do send on Facebook, but you got to get on that Instagram game, dude. Got to get on that Instagram game if you want to be an artist. So, right on. Well, Jax, send whatever you feel like you want to send. Okay? All right, guys. I really got to end off now, or I'm not going to get the vlog out today. So, I will see you guys soon. Thank you again for watching. Take care, and I will see you all next time. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.